On God, if Aiden was my friend, I'd never have $1 on this fucking app. On God. My name's Cheezer. On God. On God. Can't make a buck without sucking some fucking Aiden dick. On God. On God. Nah, he's nice to me. I should be nice to him. I expect more from that guy, dude. That guy's. All right. On God, chat. No cigarette. Yeah, I don't really have an addiction. Like if I have cigarettes, I smoke them. If I don't, I forget about them, bro. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I'm around a lot of cigarettes, I smoke a lot of cigarettes. It's bad. If I'm around a lot of fucking whores, I pick the best ones and I start becoming a different guy. If I'm around a lot of blow, I do. To me, I'll never do it unless I'm the one who does the most. Like, so people are like, whoa, this guy's fucked up. Like, I gotta just win at everything I do, bro. Like, on God. Now, I'm not ending stream, bro. I fucking love you guys. Like, on God, bro. On God, I love you guys. Like, on God. Man, this makes you so atheist if you say on God. It's like, makes God a joke almost. Like, it's gotta stop that, man. And my brain has this thing, if I tell myself to stop something, I feel pussy. So it's just like, so now I'm going to, get back to what's next. Bro, I just want to talk to you guys for a bit, man. I fucking appreciate you guys. You guys been with me for years. We're shadow banned, and we're still on top, baby. And really grateful, right? Really grateful, yeah. Yeah, why'd you go for teeth, not hair? It's just the travel. I don't want to go to Turkey, bro. It's far away. Even the teeth, I did an appointment and then a year later I did it. Like, it's too late. Should have done it earlier. It looks so
Slumdog
good.
donated $5.
So
what do you think about red heifers in Israel?
Oh, dude, I already talked about that. You know what I think. It's end times. On God, it's end times, bro. A lot sooner than I expected. I predicted that all this would be happening in like 2 years, but it's like a lot sooner. It's kind of a good thing though. Like in my lifetime, I saw the rapture and the Matrix ends. Yeah, I want to give Jesus a hug, man. Be like, I was a troubled man, dude. I'm cooked, bro. How many hours did I do? A lot of hours. 6? Felt like 12, bro. Okay, I gotta do business tomorrow. I can't do this fucking play shit. I gotta stop doing Monkey, bro. Monkey should be a fat donation, because, like, you guys could just watch Cheezer's Monkey. Like, we'll watch these guys. Don't make me, Plus, I have so much content picking up chicks. It's unreal, bro. At this point, that's the greatest commercial ever. Like, we're done, bro.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal.
I want food,
T
but I don't know
donated
what the fuck
$5.
to do.
What you think about the eclipse coming up and why should you stay inside during eclipses?
Because you might wish for something that comes true. That's a devil wish. That you're gonna feel the energy on the 8th too. It's gonna be way different than a regular 8. It's gonna be way more powerful. That bitch was actually trans? On God? Yeah. What the fuck? online Muslims are such fucking cringe faggots. Like, bro, why when I travel the world I meet Muslims, they're so normal, and then you go on Twitter and it's the cringiest fucking faggots you'll ever see, pretending they defending their faith when really they're just making themselves look retarded, bro. Like, literally, they look like fucking retards trying to debate. Like, stop, man. Zherka, does your dad have the same mannerisms as you? No. He's like, my dad's like a pure 1 and 4 energy. Like, my dad thinks littering is illegal. Like, you know, my dad always said my attitude's like a problem for the world until he saw me make a bunch of money not working, just like doing whatever the fuck I want. And then my dad said, son, don't ever go back to a regular job. But for my brothers, he needs them to have like real jobs. But for me, he thinks I'll lose my shit in a real
donated
world.
$5.
He thinks I'll like
Zherka,
lose it.
will my parents go to hell? They are atheist and I am Christian. Jesus is king.
Yeah, if you ask a man to judge a soul, you're a satanic idol worshiper. You think Zherka knows if people go to heaven or hell, bro? Are you stupid? It's God's judgment, bro. Yeah, but God is so merciful, man. You have no idea, bro. If this world is infinite pain and suffering, then the next one's gonna be infinite mercy, bliss, and heaven, right? It's not gonna have time or pain. It'll be the opposite, just like they say matter is spirit inverted. Yeah. Do you believe what Putin showed? I'm not a Russia guy, bro. I'll never be with Nick and Haas and all these guys because, like, I'm America first. Like, I even think Nick takes it too far with the Russia loving. Like, I'm America first. I think most America first patriots that are in Nick's chat like Russia more than America. I really believe that they're lost. Like, Nick started off by talking about America, and I get that he needs that fucking regime to go down, but you gotta stick to just America. This is the greatest country. I spent 2 weeks in America, bro, and my dreams came true. Did you know how no country, I've traveled every country on earth, they all spat in my face. Fuck every other country, man. You have no idea how fucking amazing America is. America is, imagine, and you know how proud Albanians are? All I'm proud about is being Albanian, and I say I'm American. That's how fucking powerful America is, man. America is the greatest soil that's ever existed, bro. And even in ancient times, there was people there, bro. It's like, I'm not talking about natives. There was ancient genius civilizations there. I mean, you have no idea, bro. It's not just the land, the people, the Europeans there. There's this energy of this part of the West that's like, fuck, man. Like, God blessed America because those are the good people on earth. Every other society is short of God's grace, and I can feel it when I'm in their countries. It's even the rich countries. Like, America is the greatest thing. That's why I hate the right wing, that they suck off Russia, because they always just shit on America when they do it. Like, fuck you, man. Like, Putin. No, bro, it's Trump. Shut the fuck up with that Putin shit. You sound like a communist. You sound like a fucking faggot. You sound like a fucking traitor. Okay? And I can't wait to celebrate with you guys when I get my fucking new passport, my American citizenship. I can't wait to have that passport, because I can hold the Canadian and the American, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to throw the Canadian one on live stream in the trash and say, fuck that shit. I'm going to throw it in the river.
William donated $5. Love you, Zherka. Christ is King. From New Zealand.
Thank you. Yeah, when I do too much fucking trolling like that, I just want to grab this Bible and do some notes and shit, bro. And that sounds like such a lie, but I actually do it, bro. Like, I even have, check this out, bro. Bro, this is how I do my notes, bro. Like, literally, I have a version that I just highlight, and I'll do fucking drawings all over it. Okay? So I have like 10 Bibles, and I have one that's like, to remember shit, I just draw all over it. And it was weird because I was like, I don't want to do this on the Bible, so I got like a bad copy because I have good copies too. Like, this one's expensive as fuck, actually. This one's the trout. This one's the Catholic version. This is my favorite. And I fucked up. I should have started with this. Because this one's the most based. Yeah, I fucked up bad. And I got a Fresh and Fit Bible that I want to gift them. Because they kind of changed my life. And I can't give Sneeko one because he's pretty much swarmed with new Muslim friends. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think he'd accept it. Revival of Wisdom, what is that? Why does that sound familiar? Does Gary use Kabbalah numerology? No, he doesn't. Gary told me Kabbalah's, reading about Kabbalah is bad karma. Don't do it, John. And I'm like, what the fuck? I still read about it. I still, like, for years I read about that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Now I've scrapped all my notes. Like everything, the only thing I focus on is manifestation. Like that's the only notes I restudy. The only thing I obsess with is that, you know how like the New Age talks about that shit and they fucking perverted it. And yeah, I'm gonna come out with a book one day. I have like Gary's like, damn, your manifesting abilities are better than anyone I've ever met. But 2023 ends, and then that energy's gonna go away. And I'm like, watch me focus on money. And I showed him, and he's like, holy shit, you could do it with money? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good at this. Because I like, if I work this much, I could get this much money out of it. No one else can do that, bro. That is like, yeah. But it comes at the cost of something big. Like, I don't have friends and I don't have a social life. Because that's how hard it is to keep my mind positive. If I have friends, I get little... You know, yeah, I can't even... If I'm grumpy, I can't manifest. If I have a girlfriend, I'm grumpy and I can't do it. But if I'm really alone in the world, I can just feel good luck hitting me. Like, I can feel blessings. It kind of sucks, too, because, like... Yeah, it's gonna spike in Miami too, because I'm way closer to being. You know, humans are solar capsules, and I don't see sunlight here, so I'm gonna be way healthier in Miami, more absorbing sun, and basically, everything I do is to feel better, and when I feel great, that's when I focus on what I want, and it works. And this is like the first year that every day of 2024, I focused on feeling good. I've never been about feelings. I always thought that's just gay. Until I was like, yeah, I have enough data to know that this is how you do it. So, yeah, I'm really proud of... It took a long time, bro. I recently finished 800 pages looking for one note. It was torture, bro. It wasn't torture. It was fun, but it was like... Yeah. Do you practice sigil magic? No. But the interesting thing about sigil magic is like that whole pinging echoes off your subconscious. That's just real. But no, I don't like spell cast. I don't write it on. Well, I guess I write my goals on paper if you consider that. But no, I don't make sigils out of it. What the fuck? No. No, I have a really, really deep method. But it's kind of dark because if I, like, the people that are under me, when I tell them how to do it, they go, what do you mean I can't be around anyone for 2 months? Like, because they got friends, they got family, they don't really do the Zherka lifestyle. And I'm like, dude, your friends and family are going to affect those thoughts. Like, if you're focusing on one thought, it can't, like, bro, yeah. Like, yeah, it's like, you can't argue with your mom and then try and manifest a better life. Like, she's gonna fuck with your psyche so bad. You need to be, yeah. That's why when people travel, it happens at fucking solar speeds, bro. Like, have you ever traveled, vacation somewhere, and you started pulling bitches out of nowhere? Have you ever, like, had really good vacations, and then you're back in your city and you kind of suck? Yeah. That's because you didn't have anyone negative around you on that vacation. You were just lit, happy, and fucking, yeah, blessings come to the happy. To be a chill, what are you banning, bro? How can a mod get mad like that? What the fuck? Yeah. Nah, I'm thinking of buying something big, bro. I want to buy something big. Like something for the stream. Maybe a big trip. Or should I just set up the office in Miami and start pouring content out? That's better. God, I'd love to just fucking go on a trip to like Cancun or something right now. I got like 10 girls in mind, but they're all hot, but not people I would stay around all day, you know? Like, their personalities need to be better. So I'm kind of stuck. But I love this trip where it's like, what's it been? Like 4.5 months? No girls, no nothing. Now I'm going to start banging, and I can't wait to just release, bro. Just fucking, just nut on something pretty. That's what I need. Like, I'm so lonely. I feel so lonely up here, bro. Yeah, I'm too afraid to even walk into bars. If I walk into a bar, I start fiending, bro. I go like, you know, maybe I'll destroy this girl's life. But if I'm just in my room, manifestation, positive, and good karma. If I go to the bar, I literally just, it's like the hottest one I'll just pick out there and manipulate the fuck out of her and ruin my whole good karma for the next month. Oh, Lord. Explain the two watches. It's for blood flow. Like, I need restriction blood flow here and here anytime I'm working, and I think more. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a watch. It could be a band or something. But get married. I don't believe in marriage. I don't think Christians should even get married. I'm totally against it. Like, I'm not even joking. Bro, why? Because it's satanic to, like, tell your audience to play roulette with a 70-80% divorce rate. That's satanic. Don't ever tell someone that stupid shit. Right? There is no Bible in the West right now. Like, it's not a biblical marriage. It's not like divorce is illegal. It's not what you think. You're not getting the Bible when you get married. You're getting something very different. Like, trust me, man. Like, all the Christians who say jump into an 80% divorce rate roulette spin, they would never do that for anything else in their life. But they gamble their life away. The alternative is a lot of that energy is going to go into career. So yeah, you'll be like a fucking millionaire if you don't get married. But Christians are some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever met in my chat, because they say to me, John, how does she expect to be a mother and raise the kids? How can she be working and raise the kids? She's either a mom or she's got a job. You can't do both. And I go, how do you expect to be a millionaire and have a family? And they literally freeze. The Christians go like this. Huh? I go, yeah, tell me. And they literally, well, you could do it like you work and she takes care of the kids. And yeah, but you're getting dominated by your competition. Have you ever been beat by someone who just has more hours than you? You're at the bottom of the barrel if you have a family. you're Ned Flanders. And she's like, not even turned on anymore. So I'm like, yeah, I don't, it should be like, unless you have $5 to $10 million, don't even bother getting married. What the fuck? And the funny thing is, if there's still another trap there, that a lot of people become cucks when they're millionaires, like soy boy bitches. That's there's this thing about living with a woman that makes you softer. Like, it's very sad. It's like really sad. I could play by different rules, but even I'm not that dumb. Like I know how many I told you souls I've done. I went to high school with 4,000 students, and none of them are married. That's the biggest fucking high school in the Lower Mainland, bro. And like, they're all whores, right? Like either whores or fucking soy boys. Which is kind of it's very sad. And I predicted it 10 years ago. I said, I guarantee you, like I would tell my buddies, don't get married. All my buddies through divorces and shit, and very broke. Like they're so broke that if I give them an opportunity, they don't take it. They don't have the energy to, like, if I give them a job opportunity, they don't even jump on it. Like it's nuts. Whereas like the incels in my chat, they'll jump on any job opportunity. They're starving. They're like, give me work. Yeah. So I don't promote marriage. I never will. Until we have like 10 Nick Fuenteses who change legislature. Then I'll promote it. But yeah. That's why it's kind of sad that people say red pill beats the Bible. No, it's because the Bible is not implemented. If the government's implemented the Bible like they're supposed to, or not the governments, but the towns used to have, like, it was more, you could read the Bible at school and it was more like a community, then I would be white pilling you guys. But I will never tell a young man, do a 70% failure roulette spin on your life because I'm a good Christian. That is the dirtiest, most rape tactic you can do to a human being, especially if you're some rich, good-looking, tall guy. If it's me, who I can play by different rules, that's the most disgusting. Every single Christian channel that recommends marriage, they point to boomer examples. They don't point to millennials and zoomers, because they'll look fucking retarded if they do that.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Mega Salas donated $5.41. Born on the 28th Atelpian Dragon year, working a finance corporate job, who should I marry?
Bro, you have literally the three best for money. Like, your problem's going to be other things, bro. 28 and an 8 and a dragon. You have my long-term numbers. Well, I have a 28 long-term, but advice on gambling addicts to quit. I don't know. I've never gambled in my life. Like, I even been to Vegas for trips, and me and the stupid bitch just walked around the casinos and got food. We went and got food, like octopus and shit.
Slumdog donated $5. Modern women aren't worth commitment. It's basically the pimps and hoes generation. They just after free shit in exchange for sex.
Yeah. I still think there's some places that can offer you that married life, but I know the guys who chat and type are in cities. I just can. I know where chatters are, bro. I know when chatters sound like me. I'm city boy. You guys are city people. So it's like, now if you're in the country and it's like different and your chick isn't really a social media bitch, I don't think you should listen to me. I think you should get married ASAP, Rocky, bro. But I know I'll never give advice for like one dude in chat. That's just stupid. I'll give advice for majority. Yep. age are you gonna have kids then?
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Longtime lurker donated $5. 9th of October 1997. If it's 9 LP ox good looks and 6.3 height, what's the do and don'ts for me?
For a 9 LP ox, the 9 only has one superpower, and that's your biggest problem. Why I repeat stop staying around your friends is because you're in my chat. That means your life sucks. Like, successful people are not in my chat, bro. Successful people are not in nobody's chat. They literally have their own lives. You know what I mean? That's why I say if you're a 9, you should stop hanging around your buddies. Because you're in my chat. That means your buddies didn't fix your life. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, dude. You know what's funny? When I'm around successful people, the first thing they say to me is, I agree with you that I let go of my friends. And they're like, 1 or 2 of them, 3. But 99% of my chat or any chat will say, how can you not have friends, John? And for years I've been saying, like, I don't want your life. But you guys all have friends. But, like, you guys, like, your crypto portfolio looks pathetic, right? That's from your friends. Like, you don't have to be a 9 LP to, yeah. Heel Mike isn't a friend. Bro, if Heel Mike stops streaming, I'll never talk to him again. You're either on my mountain or get the fuck away from me. I don't, bro, like, if I didn't get bitches, Heel Mike would never talk to me. That's how people are, bro. Like, we're on the same mountain, same kind of wolves, and that's it. You good at shredding the bitches? Me too. Let's go shred. That's how the world is, bro. You think Heel Mike would chill with me if I didn't pull every fucking bitch he fucking brings? No, bro. He wants his life easier. That's why he keeps me around. I want my life easier. I keep him around because he can pull. I'm gonna stay with fucking people who can't. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta contribute to the stream or you gotta get the fuck out. Yeah. I'll see my friends once every 2 months for like a movie night. That's about it. And I get really itchy. I go, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go because I can feel myself becoming like them. Like, they talk about bank. They talk about the next party in town. They talk about everything that I don't give a fuck about. Yeah. You don't miss the old Zherka. What the fuck? I don't feel like I've even changed at all. What are you talking about? I feel like I got... Nah, I'm more of a sellout this year for sure. Yeah, I'm all about money now. It's going to be like that for the next 15 years, and then I'll chill. Spit some life advice. Life advice. Greatest life advice I would ever give is hate yourself with a smile so you fix your flaws. But if you hate yourself with rage, you'll never move again. You'll be literally frozen in depression. Like, there's a strategic way to hate who you are, Gotta hate. You should hate yourself because it's blocking you from who you're becoming. It's like, yeah, I only close my eyes and imagine the real Zherka, and this is not it. The real Zherka is way, way, way bigger. So, yeah. There's a blurry part, though. Like, when I think of myself at Joe Rogan level and his age and Spotify deal, and I just see glimpses of me compromising and not saying rape gang and all that, I get really sad because I'll be living for family and other people, so I just won't make the rape joke. And that's going to be a sad day when I have to, like, Yeah, because the depth of my lunacy is like really at the core of who I am, bro. Like I fucking love that I'm the only influencer on earth that says rape gang. I fucking love that everyone's fucking cowardly, man. I love that shit. Cause they get bigger sponsorship deals and they still watch my stream going, fuck, that guy's free. I'm free as shit, man. But sometimes I regret it too when I think of, oh boy, that's a big sponsorship. So I have days where I go, yeah. I've always envied people's freedom more than their material possessions, right? Like it's like a fantasy of, like, if you know, if they wrote a book about me, if some fucking dumb liberal wrote a book about me, she'd say he lived like he was terminally ill. Like Zherka lived like he had cancer and he just did what the fuck he wanted to do. Right? Whereas when they write about Andrew Tate, they'll be like, he lived like he needed friends to walk back what he said like a bitch, and need network, need clout, need money, need, like his are needs, bro. There's no wants. It's more mature though. His way is definitely more mature, but it's a little faggot energy. That's for sure. Like if Andrew, I knew he would never do this, but if he just went on Piers Morgan and said rape gang bitch, bro, his following would explode, man. You don't know the support he'd get for free speech, but it comes at the cost of those sponsorships. And I know I would have done it. I know it, bro. Like my parents said, they said if you were in his shoes, you would have done that. And I'm like, yeah, I would, Mom. And then she goes, why? Like, why are you so destructive? And I go, hey, I need to die with that middle finger to that liberal world that fucking penetrated me. Like, you think you're going to hurt me as a child, teen, and young adult, and I'm not getting back at you? Fuck no. I want the echoes of my legacy to be the biggest middle finger on everything that I hated growing up. How did liberalism hurt you? I went to a public school, elementary school, and they made me feel like a freak show until I graduated. And then they tried to do it when I was working nightclubs. And then right this fucking year I start to believe that I'm crazy, I popped off. And I said, fuck you faggots, bro. I was about to change. They were about to get me compromised. And God is like, no, he's gonna stay that way. So badass. Like, blessed. Even when I started caving a bit under the Twitch ban pressure, I just sat down on No Jumper and just spoke my mind. I was like, fuck Twitch. Greatest thing. And then when I said fuck Kick, ban me, it's the most I've ever made being a banned streamer. Like, this shit's just extra. It's unreal how much God does so much for me, and I don't talk about him enough, man. You move like a younger Eminem. Not gonna lie, I kind of see what you're saying. He used to be a big middle finger to society, and I loved it. It was like so, yeah. Now he's Donald Trump's enemy. Like, shit changes, man. Did he change, or was he always that? He just knows how to hide. Nah, I don't really think Eminem hated society as much as he said. You'll know people who hate society when they piss away millions. Like Kanye, that guy hates the world, and that's why we love him. Because you can feel that, bro. That energy has to come out. That is. I always think I'm more intelligent than Kanye until I realize at the top I would do even crazier shit than him. Like, you guys know I would. I have this thing, bro. Like, the more energy that comes into me, the more angry I'll get. Like, I gotta practice.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal.
I gotta practice harmony.
Datniga.com donated $5. I experience increased female attraction on semen retention. Do you notice this, and why does it happen?
Yeah, because it's still in your lower wheels. You have to transmute the energy. Like, there's no point to semen retention if it stays on your balls and you're thinking about beastly activities. The energy has to go up. It takes practice. Just don't. If you stop sinning with the eyes, the body will follow. So stop watching porn, and your body will start acting a lot more normal. So that's in the Bible too. Like, guys, I don't know if am I the only one like this? If I have a girlfriend, I don't look when I go to parties and stuff. I don't even glance at other tits. Like, the girl I'm dating can never turn around and say, Zherka, you looked at her tits. She can't even joke about that. Do you know why? I will never entertain sin with my eyes that's not mine. Like, you're entertaining fondling someone's tits with your eyes. That's the most cuck shit ever, right? Unless that bitch says these tits are yours, then you grab them. Now you can entertain that, right? But, dude, to play that game in your head of I'm imagining touching them, that's some faggot energy, bro. I go on dates on chicks who throw themselves at me because I will not look at their tits until she says I can grab them. Because, bro, if you entertain in the mind, she has control over you. The world has control over you. When you entertain corn with your eyes, it's game over, bro. You've lost completely. Right? So, yeah. Which is weird because when a lot of girls let me grab them, and then I start really going the other way. I go saint to sinner real hard. Like, I have spectrums on that. Will society be saved? No, that's not how the story plays out. This place gonna burn. Yeah. How do you manipulate a feminist? Usually my tactics is I triple, quadruple, double down until they're cracking from the ridiculousness. Like, if you notice, I go a lot harder on them, right? And I tell them what I'm predicting. So, like, yeah, because you're just these liberal type this, and they always respond with, well, I'm an independent. I don't know if I'm a liberal. And that's good energy. She's coming your way then, right? But if you just talk to her and walk around the subject, she smells fear in you, then she starts calling you a freak and shit. But if you want to fuck a lib, bitch, expose her for being a lib fully. Now, I've had these opinions since, who remembers my first day on the internet? I had these opinions since day one. Like, the society's gotta burn. Never changed. So what happens to the next generation? The only thing that'll happen is they'll all run up to streamers like Aiden and these guys and go, dude, I love you so much. And they're going to beg for handouts from famous people. Yeah, they're going to be the slave class. They're going to just, like, dude, there's guys getting on their knees saying, will you bang my girlfriend to influencers for clout? That's crazy, man. And I'm not like the honor guy. Like, I get a good joke. I'm not a fucking party pooper, but that's fucking weird. Long esoteric streams, I save that for my website, bro. Those guys get everything. Plus, I really hate these TikTokers copying my talking points and not being able to debate them. Like, I had one TikToker copy everything I said about black magic, and he froze at the number of energies there are that involves black magic, and he just started making shit up. It was kind of funny actually, and I'm like, ugh, bro, should fucking never read a book in your life. Like it's almost he went from base to Harry Potter real quick.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Campo donated $5. It's crazy how people praise people like Aiden Ross and other streamers. All he does is fart and gamble on stream. They watch them for 8 hours every day. It's sad to think about it, TBH.
Well, after his boxing event, that was like the first time I've seen an Aiden Ross stream that's like a 10 out of 10. But when he spent that year last year just doing the worst content of his life and he still got praised for it, that's kind of weird. Yeah. But who am I to talk, bro? Like, people run up to me and go, dude, I love your shit. And I'm like, bro, all I did is do numerology for 4 hours yesterday. Like, you shouldn't love my shit. You should be mad, bro. So, but yeah. Speed is like the only dude that I will say he's always surprised me. Like, it's one day music, one day this. But Speed's like the only dude you're doing nothing right now. That's not better content than Aiden. No, you don't understand, bro. I'm podcaster. Aiden's not. He can't sit and just talk like this. I'm literally make 2 million views on Bradley Martin and talk about thin air, bro. Like, this is what I do. Like, Aiden's not allowed to do this. When he does this fucking boring as shit. He's supposed to throw events together. I'm allowed to do this. This is like what I'm bred to do. But I'm supercharged when I'm around Bradley Martin or someone big. Like, obviously the room should have, like, you fed Zherka 5 girls on Fresh Fit and you have millions of views. Like, that's the formula. But I'm really antisocial, so like that's my Super Saiyan form. I like just me one-on-one. Would you fight Vitaly? I've learned that if you say you'll fight someone, they take it personal, and I really like that guy. He's only said good shit about me. There's only one streamer that I know from the streaming world that literally, if they like you, they don't switch up. Like, Vitaly, bro, even when a bunch of people are hating me, he's still DMing me. The guy is fucking solid. And you gotta remember, like, if you guys watched me as a kid, this is gonna sound weird, but if you guys watched me as a kid and how much I used to watch Vitaly with my brother, and you guys saw how hard I was laughing, you guys would say I find him funnier than me. Like, bro, Disturbing the Peace was... I don't even like prank content, but I like who Vitaly is when he's in comedy mode. It's... Bro, I don't like when people get down like a dog and bark, but when he does it, it's actually funny for some reason. The guy is funny as fuck for some reason. With the accent, with everything. Like, Vitaly's the one dude that should never have friends. He should just talk to a camera for the rest of his life. He's born for that shit. The Nutella, all that. And you can tell that, well, he's trying to make a peace with Modine. Like, he's... So I would never say I would fight someone that I fucking admire, bro. He's done so much in the... Like, think of Vitaly's career versus Neon's career. They'd still say Neon's an Aiden spinoff. Who the fuck did Vitaly spin off of? No one. He's raw, authentic, in the game for so long. He's like a Sneeko type that always reinvents himself and comes back harder. But I do feel bad for Vitaly and all the OG YouTubers, even Sneeko, that they done content for 10 years when YouTube didn't pay. I got in the market right when money started. Like, I got into the influencer thing when small channels were making $500K a year. Like, I came in at the right time. The one time I came in lucky for something. But yeah, Vitaly's old success, if he had done it this year, he would be as rich as Aiden Ross, without a doubt. It's actually sad that when I talk to long-term YouTubers, they go, yeah, dude, 10 years ago, it wasn't like how it is now, right? That's why all the old YouTubers hover around Aiden, because new money is new money. Like, it's real money. Fuzi was in the game and he only made $2 million in like 10 years. That was really weak. But it's not Fuzi that was weak, it's the market, bro. Now, if Fuzi did all those views in 1 year this year, Fuzi would have got fucking 25, 35 million fucking dollars. That's how crazy content has changed. Like, TV is actually dying fast. Is eating soup gay? Depends. Is it like a chowder? That's a little faggot. Chicken noodle? What kind of... Bro, you meat ride them. Who am I meat riding? Bro, Vitaly asked me to collab like 10 times, but I've just done other things. Like, I don't ask for handouts, bro. I think I'm the only streamer that doesn't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I know who I am. Were you Muslim? Not really. I just liked the book the best. When I was younger, I liked the three wives aspect. I liked all that. And I grew out of that. Tips for not caring what people think about you. Well, when you learn to get every bitch on earth, you stop wanting to be other people. Like, there's grown men who see Andrew Tate's Bugatti and would go, I would trade lives with him. Right? But when I see a Bugatti, I go, bro, that looks so much better in my fucking house with the bitches I have. Like, I only think about me. Maybe too much. Revival of Wisdom. Why does that sound so familiar, bro? Is that a Christian channel? Can you go in depth on manifestation system? No, I sell that, dude. I sell that. It's just no joke. But make sure your karma's clean when you do it. Like, don't get... You know, when your karma's clean, you can be greedy, and it's just... It doesn't become into, like, greed monster. It just... You make what you're supposed to make, and then you live your life. Like, you don't... When your karma's bad, it's never enough type shit. It's fucked up. How to shift sexual energy up the wheels? Yeah, it's a breathing exercise. My guys do 7 and 3. And 3 is the hold, 7 is the inhale. And most of them, and I'd recommend you do it with mouth, not nose. That's also for anxiety control too. Like, yeah. You should feel like a martial artist, yeah. No, 3-second hold and then you can exhale. And don't even count the exhale. Yeah, I watched Young Pharaoh. I used to watch him and he's kind of gone off the deep end, I'm not gonna lie. Like, his 33 got a little too overwhelming, bro. Like, what the fuck is he talking about now? But he did JQ before everyone else. He was JQ'd before everyone in the game. But his chat was telling him to do it. He's another example of someone who should have a lot more money for his influence, but he's broke. Like, not broke, but like these guys are... They were the biggest channels, man. Why do people get distracted in life so easily? Is fear, right? When you're watching TV or playing a game, you're afraid of becoming who you're supposed to be. That's why you're doing that shit. Same with whores. If you're playing with whores, you're afraid to meet the good girl. Because it's like, how to overcome fear? Well, think of a night. You need to be cut. You need experience. You need to fight dragons. You need to go out there. There's no one who's in the real world that is actually afraid. It's just you. People who like have social jobs, social lives, they're not actually afraid of going in public and getting rejected and shit. Like, getting rejected isn't a scary thing at all. Tips for Asperger's and socializing: make it your number one priority, like before your career. There's no point to having a career if you're not going to be social. Like, that's how you move up. Thoughts on healing the inner child? You got to do grown-up shit, right? So for most guys, I say get a girlfriend, and they go, "Fuck, bro, I've been single for like 5 years," and I go, "Yeah, that's why you're a child. Like, childish to just stay in FAP and do that." Women shine a light in your life. They literally raise you up, even if it's some fucking just 1 year relationship. You start, yeah. Yeah, some of you guys need to date to be social so you can stop being like zombies. And then you guys, as soon as you get good at that, leave the dating and go back to work like me. Just do what I did, bro. I did the girls, then I let go of the girls, got the money, and now, and I still practice abstaining from women and then going hard on their cunts. Like, I still do that cycle. I love that shit. For business, I love that shit. Yeah. Thoughts on the Christ oil? Well, it's real. Yes. Yeah, just don't be around women in the daytime and you'll be a success story. Because they zap energy, especially if you're fucking. So, just before bed, you can smash. If you really want money, smash once in every 7 or 8 days. Like, you can choose. Or just edge and don't nut. Keep the electricity. Yeah. When you reverting fake Christian, take your Islam and get the fuck out of my chat, bro. I don't want to see your fucking religion in the West. Get the fuck out of here. You conquered your whole life by Christians. You're jealous of your conqueror. What age did your beard fully connect? Probably 23 when I injected everything in my butt. Are your dreams vivid? Yeah, I'm Pisces, dude. Like, bro, I have to get ready to go to bed because, like, yeah, if you ever wonder one day, some days I just don't go live because of a dream. Like, in the dream, I find out that I'm not supposed to be doing that day. I even have patterns of like, oh, today's not a thinking day. Okay, just do nothing, act like a snail. And then I go, oh, it's the next day? Read 7 books. If I start now for 12 hours straight, I can do it. And I actually do it. Whereas I used to do a reading every day, that doesn't work. Like, you should know when your energy's coming in or when your energy's turning off. My brain's about to turn off. I'll be a retard for the next 10 hours. But yeah, I like going by numbers too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasted this. I never waste a 7 day. I read so much on 7 day. I forgot today's a 7 day. Presidents have planners for that shit. I should have a planner. Occult IQ is one-on-one with me, but documentary will be forever. Net worth, just curious. Google's not off. Google's pretty accurate. I can't spend it. I might just fucking do a fucking rip of blow and just take out all my money and actually go nuts. Because if I hit a rock bottom in my bank account, I'll just grow even more money the next year. I've always done better at rock bottom. I did it this time, last year, 2023, the year before that. Holy shit. Since I started, every year I double or tripled my fucking income. That can't stop. That's manifestation right there. That's awesome. A lot of YouTubers and stuff, they'll get stuck 2 years same check, but it's a high check. No, fuck that shit. Yeah, I play catch up fast with Sneeko, bro. And remember, I'm doing it without a deal. He has a Rumble deal, $5 million. Like, I'm working at my ass off though. Not today. Today I streamed. Why are Gemini so weird? Yeah. The girl I was just talking about from my high school, she was a Gemini, and I never touched a Gemini after her for like 7 years. And when girls tell me Gemini, I would be turned off. And I didn't even believe in astrology back then. I didn't think it's real. I didn't think it affects the mind. But then I start like close your eyes and imagine a Taurus. They are the fieriest, angriest women you'll ever meet. Emotional, angry, practical, get it done, only think about money and just living a good life. They have expensive ass tastes. And when I say this, people go, dude, that's literally the girl I'm talking to. She's like broke but has expensive tastes. Why? It's a Taurus, bro. They're literally all the same. It's fucking scary, bro. Yeah, like when you start seeing patterns, you start freaking the fuck out. You go, holy shit. It's not the animal Taurus that's like it's special. Think of the animal, it doesn't even exist. But if someone is opposite to you on your birth chart, chances are it's very easy for you to fall in love with them, and they fall in love with you faster too. So like my brother's fiance is a 33 life path that's the opposite sign of him. So that's like they're like the perfect, happiest couple I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Both intelligent, yeah. What's your most expensive purchase? Bitcoin. I don't have anything but fucking coins, bro. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and that's it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified a bit for the Libra cycle, for a stock market crash, because they might. Yeah, like I've always said, the more I got into the astrology stuff, the more I started going, whoa, what if they rape me? Like, is anyone else all crypto low bank? Like, you just trust crypto? Is anyone else playing the game risky like me? Because people say the banking is risky. They can freeze that political and blah. No, we're risking it. The bank guys are not risking it. We're taking, because this is a new thing. Why are we pretending that it's safer as crypto than... No, bro, we're taking the risk. Like, there's no way we're sweating this hard at night and people want to say that the other way is the fucking badass way. No, we're taking the risk. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the timing of crypto that makes me go like, wow. Like, I know it's going to be civil unrest. I know this is the dragon year they're going to do shit in, but I don't know the magnitude. And imagine it came from the crypto side. I would be so fucked. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll just make it back, man. And I'm lying so hard, I would be punching walls. Well, yeah, I got so many crypto fascists who just tell me, no, let's do it this way. I'm like, all right. What's the most you made in 1 year? In the last month and a half, I made more than I did in all of 2022. In the last 4 months, I made more money than all of 2022. That's unreal. Like, that's why you read books, bro. People hunt for information, and if there's a paywall, but they know you read the book, they're not gonna open the book. They're gonna go right to John Zherka, bro. It's the greatest fucking system ever. It's like, here's the lazy ADHD Zoomers. Here's the information. You want it? Go read the book. I'm not greedy. It's this book. They'll never do it. Even if there's one that's like, 130 pages. They don't even do that one. Right? And at first I was like, oh, it's because I say it in an entertaining way. That's why they come to me. Nope. That's not why. They don't like letters. They don't want to read the fucking book. They're fucking, yeah. Yeah. Like, the only book that I read that hasn't made me any money, if we don't count the good parts of the manifestation, is the Bible, but I do it for mental health, which makes me a lot of money when my mental health's good. But, yeah. Like, I can't wait. Like, in my lifetime, by the time I'm not like Joe, where I don't read. Like, he'll read articles, but he won't read books. By the time I'm Joe Rogan's age, I would probably have sold and repackaged like 1,000 books, and each one's very expensive, right? Sometimes I get afraid that I run out of really good info and I have to go into more watered down sales tactics, because right now anything you purchase from me it's like you're getting 0% filler in an anime. How long is that gonna last, you know? Like, what if one day I go, oh, fuck, bro? I hope it's forever, bro. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, dude. There's like 10 books I could have fucking sold that I didn't like the info. But I know I could have sold it, you know? But I didn't like the info because it was, like, not me. Like, when people get info from me, they go, oh, that's really profound. They DM me, yo, you changed my view on death. But if I'm not getting that kind of feedback, I feel like such a faggot. But man, if I had like that one energy of repetitive energy, I could fucking make so much more. Did you find men attractive on trend? What the fuck? Bro, on the most trend I've ever ran, I still didn't smash ugly bitches. That's how much control I have of my pee-pee. People become gay on trend. I still banged dimes on trend. I didn't lower to get more quantity out of it. I just kept banging the dimes again and again. There's one chick I banged when I was on gear, on steroids, trenbolone, and I still remember how hard I was hitting it from the back. That is not humanly possible. And yeah, so I never did that again. You know, as a natural, no way, bro. As a natural, it's more. But yeah, I was having trouble keeping girls when I was smashing them that hard. I didn't know that they don't bond to getting smashed hard. Like, they bond to nicknames and words and blah, 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 blah. They bond to, like, you and her. But if you're just, then she's not involved. Like, it's just you and the meat. So yeah, I was like banging the shit out of chicks, but they're leaving me on red. And I was like, Connie, why did you leave me on red? I didn't get it. And then I stopped smashing them hard and started saying the real shit in their ear. And then they never left me on red again. You're abusive, John. Never. They just DMing me all day. I was like, wow, bro. It took me that long to find out bitches are mental. Like, they only want mental activity. They don't want anything that makes them feel not in the room, I guess. They want to be special in the room. I used to be a cuck. Life's good now, though, because, like, bro, I check my DMs on Twitter. Dude, they're not even shy anymore, bro. Ever since I started saying, yo, what up, rape joke to girls on Monkey, the clips go viral, and the hottest bitches will DM me. And they'll be like, dude, you really made a rape joke. And they'll send me an emoji, and I'll be like, wow. So glad Bradley Martin, these guys can't do this. Like, it just puts me at the top of the pyramid of, hey, you want to have some toxic conversations? Come to John Zherka, and they get fulfilled from talking. Bro, they feel like the government's not listening. Oh, if I'm with John, the government's not listening to our conversation. We talk about anything, right? Crazy, bro. I waited my whole life to get rich saying rape jokes. And my 15-year-old self is actually crying. Like, he's like, you made it. Sounds funny, but I'm telling the truth, bro. Like, I always was like, what if some girl leaks the way I talk offline? Like, I talk, like, girls go, you say wild shit. And now the same girls who say that, they're like, dude, the stuff you say in the bedroom, you're saying on your streams. Yeah, I am. I made it. It's over. But it's also so dangerous to live like me. Like, you know, if I get locked up, I'll get knifed in prison because they don't even ask if you're a pedophile. They just Google you, read one comment, and go, that comment got a lot of likes. This guy's a pedo. Let's go fucking stab Zherka to death. And I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm not a pedo. Stop fucking stabbing me. So yeah, now I get why people don't live like the way I live. I get it. Stop fucking stabbing me, bro. Thoughts on fruit-only diets? I only got into fruits because it makes you more money. Like, better mental activity, but... yeah, I eat a bunch of fruits a day, like, a lot. I eat really good, too. Like, I go downtown, get some Wagyu, get it all alone, so the waitress flirts with me more. And, never make a move. For some reason, if I'm in my city, I can't make a move on girls. If I'm in Miami, I'm come here, bitch. Because in Miami, I feel like I'm Spider-Man, and here I feel like Peter Parker, bro. It's gay. It's like, didn't you work at Cabana? Shut up, bitch. I'm famous now. Fame, bro. My life sucks. What am I saying? Why are you so jealous of Jack? I didn't even say anything bad about him. What did I say? I just think that Jack lives this really fake life. Like, he's surrounded by phoniness, bro. Like, why does he collab with rappers? Is it like low-hanging content? Like, if Jack was intelligent, he'd just do what Raj Patel did. Just hire creative directors to script content, and not even script, like, get a room together, get some content going. If you put me in a house with girls who are a little easy on the eyes, and it's a mansion, bro, I'll get 1 billion views out of that. This guy's not doing that. He's supposed to be doing what Myron does, Fresh Fit. He's supposed to get the girls engaged on microphones and crying and screaming, and like, bro, it's so easy to do. But as a kid. Thoughts on tradcons? Yeah, most of my guys are like that. I like tradcons, but I do cringe when they do Bible verses against red pill. Like, dude, my wife's a Christian, so her 22 body count doesn't matter, John. You don't believe in the Bible? You don't believe in a second chance? You're so red pill, John. Your real religion is red pill. And I go, oh God, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Thoughts on Dragon Ball Abridged? Never been a bridge guy. Alright, I don't like parodies of my religion, bro. My first religion is Dragon Ball. The only parody I liked is the Yu-Gi-Oh one. I thought that was hilarious. It was 10 years ago or some shit. Thoughts on vaccination? Bag it energy. But I was in trouble in grade 10 for being anti-vax in 2010. That's 24 years ago, bro. Yeah, before COVID. I was talking about Mercury. And I remember my first week on Twitch, I was talking about anti-vax before COVID even happened. I fucking hate COVID, bro. It ruined the world. I don't know what that is. How did you deal with losing your natural test? You know, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me because, like, to this day, I don't have, you know, like how I'm always talking about sex because I have to rile myself up. I don't have the sex drive to even have a girlfriend. Like, she'll always think, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?" Yeah, it's like it'll fry you for life, man. That's why I build my sexual energy. Like, I train that, but just I like other things. That's why I retain the seed. Yeah, I want more of the energy. Some people have too much of the energy. Some people have way too much electricity. I have to build mine up. No, I'm not vaxxed. Fell for that shit. I need my Twitch admin. Nah, I wouldn't fuck a fat bitch. Well, how fat? Like, I like girls with every girl I've ever dated, when they gained like 20 pounds from like their retarded thinking or whatever, I always found them more attractive. As soon as they lost the weight, I'd want to break up. Always. Every single time. They go look like a model and they'd be like, "John, I look like a model for you." And I would literally be like, "I can't get hard. Why did you look so much better when you were slamming donuts?" Like, because I picked these like small bone bitches, and small bone bitches look really good with extra fat on that fucking chicken wing. Like, it looks amazing. They still look small, but like, they look like a Like, I'll tell you this, bro. I like this new Selena more than the old. For some reason, I can't even imagine grabbing and bugging the old Selena. Like, I've had a bunch of skinny girls. I would rather have this fat one. I don't know why. Like, I'm getting weird. You know? Because, like, the old one was, I didn't like her face. And she had no tits. And no ass. So now it's like, I don't feel like a man. Right? You're so jealous of Jack and this girlfriend. I'm not even attracted to his girlfriend. That's like the one girl in
Big
the house I'm
Floyd
not
donated
attracted to.
$5. John, I sell birds. Do you think I should paint them rainbow and advertise them as gays for more money? Here is your cigarette money I owe you, bro. Spit some Riz IQ before you go to sleep.
I don't know what the fuck. I just imagined the faggot holding a pigeon. I don't know what you just said. Have you ever astral projected? Not consciously, no. Would you stream on Rumble? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like Rumble disrespected the fuck out of me. You know, like, because like Sneeko said, I rocketed his viewer count. I wore a Rumble hat on 100K viewers fucking streams on Fresh and Fit, and they still didn't throw a contract. Like, that is the dirtiest, bro. That is, I really don't fuck with that energy. Like, that is crazy, bro. It's kind of like Keel Mike not having a Kick deal when he was the first person to be on Kick. Like, he was building this place at 12K views, real views. Like, the guy just got totally fucking... It's crazy to me that there's no loyalty deal in this market. That's crazy to me, because it's like, all we're gonna have is these memories of like when Kick was big and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Sexy alligator, what the fuck? Why did I believe that? I can see scales on that bitch. Thoughts on dating apps? There's way more pussy on Twitter, bro. Like, if you have 1,000 followers, you can just DM babes and they'll respond. Like, my guys do it all the time. Like, Twitter is a gold mine of gamer girls who are dorky and hot. And you can just smash them with low competition because they're like awkward and like these are the hot chicks who don't even know how to fuck. You'll love them. You'll be like, oh, you're not they're not like doing all that. They're doing like a lot less. Favorite version of the Joker? Obviously Jacqueline, but from the cartoon, Batman Beyond series nailed it. The movie, the Batman animated series nailed him, and one of my favorites that just get better and better over time is the Red Hood Joker. He was awesome. And that was the greatest Jason Todd we've ever seen. Like, he makes Dick and Tim Drake look like faggots. Like, that Jason Todd was so badass with the gun. He's like, decide now. I was like, whoa. That was the first time I watched Batman. I was like, oh, this feels like you give me Dragon Ball energy, you know? Like, Dragon Ball energy is like, whoa, that was a good movie. And Flashpoint blew me away. Flashpoint was a really good DC animated. I don't know if they still make, well, they do, but this is like a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, I love DC. For Marvel, I only like X-Men and Ultimate Spider-Man. And then the rest of Marvel is very faggot to me. Like, I never thought I'd say this. They ruined Iron Man, and I don't remember how. I don't remember when. I don't even know why I stopped liking him. Iron Man's the coolest concept ever, and they just made it weird. The Hulk became this very weird green blob. Like, I remember the Hulk, when I watched the Avengers animated movie as a kid, felt different, bro. Like, there's something with Marvel Cinematic Universe that it's like, it's too theater, bro. It's how to deal with arguing with a girlfriend. There's like so many VODs of me arguing with girls. Do it how I do it. I'm dismissive of their stupid shit. No, yeah, right. Look, bro, Hulk has to be psychopathic. This whole controlled Hulk is faggot energy. Like, just, it's okay to have a flawed character. They don't have to be good guys, bro. It's getting gay as fuck. Right? And as soon as it gets gay, at least they give us like Red Hulk. Give us something else. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is just me, and I am an artist. You guys believe it. If I would rather make art than just sell to everyone. Like, Marvel is like Andrew Tate. It's red pill light. Red pill for everyone. But I would make Hulk a rapist. And I'm not even joking. This is no comedy here. I would make Hulk rape. I would make him the most violent rapist in the movie. So when people say that's the Hulk, the audience actually gets scared. They go, there's some dark scenes with this guy. When I was a kid, I watched this rated R Avengers movie, and this guy's a rapist. And like, if you want the crowd to feel like, oh, it's Hulk on the screen, you don't want them to go Hulk, because then no, that's the Hulk's not even real. But if your stomach starts turning when the Hulk is on the screen, then you have a real fucking cinema. Now it's terrifying, right? That's the kind of movies I'd make, right? I would make movies like man goes back in time, falls in love with his daughter, and marries her. Finds out it's the daughter, and tries to kill himself, doesn't do it, stays with her. What would you do? And then the whole theater is like this. Yeah, that Zherka movie is like, well, what would you do? Like, would you kill her? Well, I don't know. Would you kill yourself? And then everyone like ruins their relationships arguing on what do you do. I would make movies that take you for a spin, bro. I don't make these fucking gay cinema movies, right? Or I'd make this movie. Like, if my brother or anyone I loved, if my girlfriend, let's say I dated a girl for 7 years, if she said, I just used to kill animals as a child. I used to just kill raccoons. And I'd be like, okay, what the fuck? Like hunting? And she'd be like, no, like this. And it's just her knifing a raccoon. And then she starts saying, I'm getting the urge to knife certain people, and I felt like she's not gonna knife me, she'd start killing people in town, being a serial killer, like Jill the Ripper. And I would never turn on her. And that's, I swear to God, I would never, ever turn on her. I would never turn on my brother, who's a murderer. And I would make a movie about that, right? Where I'm literally helping them dig for the bodies, put the corpse, and in the middle of the night, cover the bodies with so much fucking dirt that they can't be seen. And then I would just be exhausted, and I'd be like, I hate my life. But the whole story would be helping a psychopath complete their psychopathic ventures, just so the world doesn't take them from me, lock them up, and I never see them again. And it'll be my selfish nature over this disgusting demonic action. And that's a real story. If my brother said, hey, I killed 5 people, I would literally say, where'd you bury them? You gotta go deeper. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I would never ever rat, bro. And that speaks to human nature. It's like that's me choosing family over God. That's fucked up. But I would make movies about that, because like, you don't know until you're tested, but I know what I'd do if I was tested, you know? But yeah, I don't like the Hulk. I think the Hulk is gay. The Hulk should be a raping force of nature. Like, the Hulk should punch people so hard they puke. Dragon Ball shit. It's World War II gay. I have the ultimate conspiracy of World War II that it'll piss off everyone. Okay? You know, I go deep in conspiracy. Like, I'm always like fucking 8 layers deeper than everyone. There's a 9th layer that's horrible. Bro, have you ever looked at the conspiracy that every single war is just theater and no one's actually dying? And I'm from a war zone. I'm a refugee from war, real war, like family killed. But every mega war, there's a conspiracy that they just were on sets and shit, and it's to mobilize the people into certain countries. And have you ever seen that? It'll blow you away, because they bring out 2% of evidence and they'll run with it, and it's like a big run. But I was like, if I was a world elite, I want to avoid bad karma. Let's say they believe in reincarnation or whatever. I would freak out the public with a world war, show as much dead bodies as I can, get as many riots going, and then relocate to people where I need them to be, while avoiding the sin, right? But the devil's real, so obviously people are dying, right? But yeah, that's the ultimate layer of conspiracy, where not even the conspiracy theorists have fun anymore. Right? What about nukes? Here's the truth about nukes. I don't like talk about them because I would never debate an anti-nuker. Anti-nukers arguments are so much better than nuker arguments. Like, when elites talk about nuclear weapons, they're talking about a higher firepower, not a bomb that could level a city. That's not what they're talking about. Because, holy fuck, is the evidence that nukes don't do what they say they do? That evidence is overwhelming, bro. Like, you just gotta look at the sets they blew up. But, again, I never talk about this because the fastest way to be labeled a retard is to say nukes don't exist. And it's like, not worth it, bro. It's like, it's not the red pill. But nukes would be the ultimate end war propaganda, right? Like, they're ending the World War II. They wrap it up with Hiroshima, Nagasaki, which, you know, they got destroyed. Hiroshima and Nagasaki got destroyed by firebombing, not the nukes. The nukes came after. That's what blew me away.
I'm viral, bitch.
That blew me away. That, like, if the nukes didn't exist, Hiroshima and Nagasaki would look exactly the same. Like, it was fucking raped by firebombing. So that blew me away. Also, how they say there's radiation. No, they're hustling and bustling cities. They're not like Chernobyl. Everyone lives in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Where's your radiation? Like, you're a fucking retard, bro. Like, it's the greatest propaganda ever. Like, yo, they're gonna nuke. You better fucking do what Putin says. And Yeah, or like the nukes wiping out Nuketown, but it can't wipe out the camera. Have you seen the nuke tests? Look at this shit, bro. It's pathetic. Like, it destroys everything except the camera. And they try to say the camera's far away, which doesn't even make sense when you think about it. Look at this shit. How am I anti-Semitic? I just fucked a Jewish bitch. Scooter's bitch. Check this out. Nuke test. Oh my god, they got nuclear weapons. Let's talk about it on Alex Jones. Yeah, they got nuclear weapons. What is it called? Nuketown? Yeah, this one or this one? Nevada. Okay, bro.
Move inwards towards the blast center, checking the radioactivity as they go.
Fucking lagging piece of fucking
Inside and outside the buildings, we'll take pictures of the blast scenes. The bomb itself is contained in a device at the top of the tower, 500 feet high. Tanks move into the blast area.
Listen how it sounds like propaganda.
The closest ever in a test. Night, and army personnel with recording equipment wait for 0 hour as others check their cameras. And now the bomb, the marvel and the horror of our time, is exploded. Inside the Holocaust, cameras record the havoc.
How are the cameras not getting blown away if it levels a whole city? Like, what the fuck? It's good special. Like, dude, this looks so fucking ridiculous, bro. They even do the music and shit, bro. Yeah, you have to be a retard to believe this shit.
The mountainous mushroom rises from a bomb which was only twice the strength of the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. A fraction of the explosion a hydrogen bomb can produce. And now, as the dust settles, army personnel dressed in protective clothing.
Like, people don't even realize what a nuclear blast radius is. Once you Google that, you'll stop believing in this shit, bro. They say the blast radius can take out Manhattan. What? Have you been to Manhattan? Like, stop, bro. Stop. Are you fucking joking me? Because that means nukes in the ocean would literally start tsunamis. They wouldn't just make a fucking big boom.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Yeah, Sumerians.
Nano donated $5.
Yeah, they exist.
Every single war is a theater to destroy the real history. To destroy the buildings built by the previous humans. We don't know how to build these cathedrals anymore with all the tech we have. And they tell us they built them with donkey 600 years.
Yeah. No, dude, you know that everyone you went to school with, everyone you go to work with, everyone in your family believes Egyptians had less technology than Aiden Ross. That's how stupid mankind is. They can't even make a pyramid today, but they had less tools than us. How the fuck did they make the pyramid, you retard? Like, they had acoustic technology. They had floating fucking magnetic... Bro. They even preserved teeth better. They had hair at 70 years old. They had better fucking bodies. They were taller. It's like such fucking retard shit when people think evolution, we're the best we've ever been. You're fat, broke, bald, and dying. How are you better than the Egyptians? You're fat, balding, and ugly. Okay? How the fuck are you? How do you have better technology than them? Are you fucking stupid because of an iPhone? And you have random anxiety and depression that humans never had before. Like, in ancient times, there's no such thing as that. You just fucking have a conversation, bro. And people are like, well, aren't we the most intelligent? Yeah, because we replaced clairvoyance for intelligent. Clairvoyance is psychic ability to understand each other. They didn't talk as much. Now your parents yap into a divorce. Whoa, that's really intelligent. 70% divorce rate is really intelligent. Bro, you fucking stupid, man. Like, clearly the beginning of history had all the good technology. Now we have garbage. That's why you guys eat healthy and still are constipated. Right? You think the Egyptians were constipated, bro? You think they had GMOs in their food and shit? This is why you guys drink water all day and you're still thirsty. You drink water all day and your piss is still not clear. You're not healthy, bro. You just think you are because you drank a lot of water. Like, you're still dehydrated. You still can't do it, bro. You still have a sodium problem. You have so many issues that you can't solve, and you think you solve them, but usually you solve them for other problems with other medications, and it's like, you're so stupid, bro. Like, a lot of you guys think,
Slumdog donated $5. So you're taking the Anunnaki pill?
No, never. The history goes like this. Sumeria, Atlantis falls. Plato talked about this, right? Then it's Egypt. Egypt has good kings for spiritual practices. Then they fall into the most perverted. And then Babylon. And then you have Greco-Roman and Christianity next. That's the history according to all occultists worth their salt. And they say that Atlanteans, so basically here's how our bodies are formed. This is not correct, but I'll just give you an example. Your skeletal system is formed by, let's say, the moon. Saturn controls just the blood vessels. So at one point you were just fucking blood vessels developing through the evolutionary track. So evolution's different. Humans didn't come from apes. Apes came after humans. This is what occultists talk about, even Blavatsky. Humans came first, and apes are the retarded humans that evolved in the wrong direction. So she says evolution's just backwards. It's real, but it's backwards. It's not from ape to man, man to ape. Also, the Sphinx. Sphinx? Does anyone know what the Sphinx means? I read a shit ton of books, and the meaning is actually fucking too hard for you guys to understand. Because if I say it, you're gonna actually be blown away. Do you guys know what the Sphinx is, or why even in ancient Mesopotamia they had figures like this, half animal, half man? It's not that blacks are animals. I'm kidding. Egyptians were black. No, I don't care about that shit. Okay, basically from all the books I've read, they go into heavy detail of how the Sphinx is reminding man that they evolved from an animal state, consciousness, to the next level. So they're going up in the spiritual evolutionary pyramid, and that human intellect, I swear to God, Steiner says this, came from the horse. So when man came out of horse, there's certain animals, eagle, lion, there's certain symbols. Fucking wild.
Slumdog donated $5. It was lion for the constellation Leo, then it changed after a great reset.
Yeah, so basically they're saying the humans who had the worst karma, they are born, and I don't want to talk about like mentally ill men, because you can go that way with this, I think. But basically humans with the worst karma cycles would reincarnate as chimpanzees in a group soul. So basically a tiger a tiger cannot know I. It doesn't look in the mirror and know I. A tiger has a group soul. So all tigers are one soul. And basically that's like a trap. That's a reincarnation trap. And very abused, like animals get very abused there. So, yeah. Basically the Egyptians were talking about how the animal nature evolved. So it started off as minerals, then plants and vegetation, then animals, which animals is ruled by the moon, right? Whereas vegetation was the sun. That they talk about, there's vegetative souls in the fucking solar gate through the sun. And I'm like, what the fuck? How can a plant soul? What the fuck? But apparently plants have souls. They're just less developed souls. And so do like rocks and minerals. And before the rocks and minerals will be the gaseous swirlies in the atmosphere who are still invisible. They haven't materialized into, they say the lowest level, but it's really the newest level is materialism, this material body and stuff. And that everything, even this iPhone is moving, it's vibrating, it's a frequency. So it's sound, but it's crystallized. And what crystallizes it is certain cosmic alignments. So let's just go to Rudolf Steiner's work. This is like Rudolf Steiner. This is interesting stuff. And Rudolf Steiner says, old Saturn, the sun, and the moon were one. They were all one. So the moon, the sun, and Saturn split into three. But they used to be a super, well, you got to think of a snow globe, the flat Earth geocentric model, right? But yeah, and I'm pretty sure Saturn was, fuck was it, man? Oh my god, dude, this all January, and it's like so hazy for me, right? Because Steiner's the hardest to take notes on. His work is like, none of my students even do Steiner. They're like, this is too Rosicrucian for me, bro. Like, it's obviously the highest intellects can do, because he does a 12-hour presentation, or one audiobook is 12 hours, and it's slow. It's not like Manny P. Hall. It's really, here, I'll show you. Let's see, Rudolf Steiner picture. Hold on. I think he's a 7 life path, right? Rudolf Steiner. Let's try picture. No, diagram. Yeah. So, spirit body, life body, spirit self. He talks about all this in great detail. Consciousness, soul, intellectual soul, soul body, sentient body, life body, a physical body, and they're all, each development of the soul is a different planet. Yeah. And he even says humans are so material based that if they want wings to fly, they build it like an airplane, right? But in the olden days, everyone would just believe they have wings, and if the whole world believes it, the matrix changes, and then humans then can fly, or they used to be giants, or one thing that's interesting is, do you guys know that conspiracy that mountains are trees? I love that conspiracy more than everything. And this genius, 7 Light Path and Mystic, he literally says mountains are trees. Like that, the conspiracy comes from this guy. But it's kind of made a little ridiculous now. Yeah, so it's like gnosis, logicism, voluntarism, empiricism, mysticism, transcendentalism, occultism. Yeah, this shit's really tough though. Like, yeah. All I know is if I repackage this for a big fat YouTube video, I can easily get like 10 million hits on YouTube easily, but probably take me a year because his alignments are retarded. Yeah, let me show you. Rudolf Steiner. Look what he says about Saturn. He has a really good quotes too. Rudolf Steiner, Saturn. It's really hard, I know.
Adjustment between good and evil in the world. The spectacle of the good on the one side and of the evil on the other stood before him in dire and often terrible contrast. With this impression, the soul passed through the gate of death, and subsequently through less important earthly lives. But the experiences of the Greco-Roman...
So he's the one who said no one understands the Bible and that Christ is a mystical fact and that the Christ impulse is the world soul. So he's like very pro-Christianity, even though he's a reincarnation guy and he mixes the honey with the weird. But yeah, he's the only one to say that people don't understand what kind of a serpent Satan was. That he's a human skull with the vertebrae. That's how Satan came down the tree. Just a skull and the vertebrae. It's very creepy, right? And now you see how it's fucking connected to you, right? Like that kind of spinal column is infected with. They also talk about, I forgot who it was. I don't know, was it Steiner? He talks about Lucifer being still in God's. He like does God's bidding. That if you like, you need Luciferian, and he says you need Luciferian energy to sin, to go out and get a girlfriend and then make her a wife. So you don't go full on the Luciferian energy, but to do stupid shit, to sin, you need that drive, and that's what Lucifer's for. So you use him as like a little spray to get your car, or like 10% of your gas. But some people go too far that way, and then there's restrictive energy Satan that you use to like stay home and not do stupid shit. But some people freeze and get depressed staying home, so they use too much of that energy, and then he talks about that. And some Christians like it because they say, like, yeah, how can the devil defy God? He'd still be doing God's will because it's God. Well, I don't know how much I like it, but I just know it aligned with all the Masons and what they say. And I'm like, wow. But Steiner's the only occultist that is the most pro-Christ you'll ever see. Like, but he also mixes the old pantheon of gods and says that before Christ, they had Christ in a different way. And that those guys will be a part of that too. So he kind of adds all the religions together, but he keeps Christ as the king and everything else kind of like little signs and shit that he's coming. And
Human incarnation had engraved deep furrows in the life of soul, and it was these experiences which, as the 18th century approached, were elaborated and wrought out in the Saturn sphere into the subsequent karma of this individuality. The Saturn sphere has a deep and incisive effect upon the shaping of karma. Whenever it is a case of laying hold of the human soul in its very depths, and of developing radical potent forces from these depths, the Saturn sphere works in such a way that the forces will penetrate deeply, very deeply, into the physical organization. Everything that happens in the Saturn sphere is intrinsically and essentially spiritual, but also takes far deeper effect when a human being descends to earthly embodiment. The result is a physical organization which strives for a balancing out of the experiences undergone by the soul in an earlier earthly life. The element of...
it's all reincarnation. Everything he talks about. Seven gates you pass through. Fuck, I wish I had my notes on this, bro. It's in the other house. Yeah, it aligns a lot with this guy. Do you guys know him? Robert Gilbert?
But it has to do with the meaning of human life. The thing that makes life worthwhile to us is contained within the metaphysical.
This guy doesn't like to admit it, but I've talked to him.
I'm viral, bitch.
I actually recorded a call. It's so scratchy audio. I've talked to him, and this guy will never admit it, but he is CIA. But he says he's from just the military. That's his old life. And I don't know if you've seen his work, but he studies sacred geometry and everything occult.
It has to do with the meaning of human life. The thing that makes life worthwhile to us is contained within the metaphysical.
Oops.
And so everything to do with our thinking, our emotions, our actions in the world, whether or not our lives become something that is greatly beneficial to ourselves and others, or something where we're just caught in an endless trap of suffering, is really linked to this metaphysical level.
Genius. I can't find his birthday though. Someone find me his birthday.
where most people start out in life basically having a type of programming of their external environment, of the way things are. And that's our culture, our family, the religion we're brought up in. And it gives us a particular paradigm that we operate under. And we tend to operate in a fairly unconscious way under that paradigm until we go through a state of internal awakening where we realize that we're not really fully conscious. We're not making fully conscious decisions. We're not really aware of what's playing out through us in our thought, our speech, and our action. And so then we get to the place that we begin to be aware that we can actually wake ourselves up to a higher level. We can be more conscious, and we can stop creating the destructive effects that we have in our relationships and other parts of our life by finding a way that we can get beyond what's often referred to as the reactive mind. The part of us that's just purely in reaction to things externally and is not fully conscious. So that initial observation is something that you find in all the classical spiritual traditions, where you find that
yeah, he's a beast manifestor too. He made a bunch of money, like, yeah. And I'll tell you this, bro, like, I don't think he's a scammer at all, bro. Like, his prices make sense, man.
Buddhism, they talk about developing mindfulness. So you start being able to observe yourself in an objective way, not making excuses for what you're doing, but see it objectively. And in things like the work of the Russian philosopher Gurdjieff, where he talks about the practice of waking up, because we're normally semi-conscious, we can wake up and we can begin to remember ourselves and to go through.
Yeah, it goes into the macro, micro, cosmic kind of theory, and pretty much those guys who say, you know, God is dreaming and we're the dream in every infinite angle it could happen. It goes into that stuff. Not satanic, but not too biblical either. So I guess it's not antichrist, but it's not for Christ really. Even though they talk good about Christ, I don't know. Still, it feeds me though. You know, like I eat up all this kind of content because I like seeing all the different points of views, because I find Christians some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever met. Like a Christian who doesn't know anything about Buddha, to me, is a fucking retard. Like, because that means you're a Christian because your parents, you didn't even read it. Or it's like a Muslim. A Muslim's only a Muslim because his parents are Muslims. He's never actually opened up the Bible. If the scariest thing you could do as a Muslim is open the Bible, because, right? Like, yeah, people who follow their parents' religion are fucking faggots, bro. Like, they're literally faggots. Faggot energy. You gotta follow what's the truth. Yeah, I'll wrap it up here, bro. I'm actually just put on an audiobook and doze off before I get... All this yapping energy comes from being horned up, bro. I'm not supposed to do... I'm supposed to wake up early. Fuck. Isn't Saturn worship a symbol of occult? Yeah, but he's talking about Saturn as being a gate. Mars is a gate. Jupiter's a gate. He's not really talking about the cube. He's just saying that that's the last gate. The gate of death. Which is weird, because that means, like, the Jays worship the gate of death, right? Yeah, I believe that. Holy shit, I'm burnt. Yeah, I can yap, man. The fuck were we laughing about for that long? Andrew Tate? Bro, Andrew Tate tells more of the truth than John Zherka, bro. Go to Andrew Tate for the truth, because John Zherka doesn't give you the truth. John Zherka is, like, totally out to get your money.